A role of a councillor, the major one, is you represent the people at a ward level. It's like instead of 4,000 people going to the council complaining about a bridge in their area, you go in their state.
To me, I describe a council as a bridge which comes from people from the community to the council, and a councillor from the council to deliver to people.
Women's Legal Resources Centre, Wolrec, and the Active Learning Centre of Scotland are implementing a 3-year project in capacity building and strengthening transparency in local government with funding from the Royal Norwegian Embassy. The overall goal of the project is to nurture a new generation of effective, well-informed elected councillors and local leaders who help strengthen their communities, support development and consolidate democracy by understanding effective service delivery, being accountable to their communities and responsive to their priorities.
Basically, the objectives included the fact that we wanted the councillors to have the capacity to be able to scrutinize budgets, be able to track how budgets are being implemented, be able to track the performance, and be able to track what is happening within the councils.
The project, which is active in 11 councils, namely in Sanje, Chiradzulu, Neno, Mwanza, Zomba, Palombe, Dedza, Salima, Ncheu, Rumpi, and Mzuzu City, is aimed at improving the capacity of elected councillors so that they are better able to fulfill their role as an elected representative.
Ineyo kuti ndiyembe za councillors ndikodi kwatu kumene ndikukhala kunali kosalira kwambiri, misewu ya tara kunalibe, polisi zipatala kunalibe. Chimenechi ndi chimene chinandipangisa kuti ndiyime ukhansala mwina ndingakazitenge zimenezi zibwere kodi kwatu.
In my area, in my community, there has been no lady councillor ever since. It has always been men. So I wanted to challenge, first of all, that even women can become one, can become leaders.
We have just constructed a police unit at Chinyoro, which is covering Bale up to Bwengu, and even the parts of Chivunguru and Mhuju. That is giving security to my people, because this place had no security. So we have deployed, the police are there, it's functional, it is working, and people are saying, this is really what we wanted.
The biggest achievement is whatever happens in the council, as we have maybe a full council, I always find time to go back to the village and do citizen engagement meeting and tell them, as the budget has been approved, what will be done in Salima, how much has been approved. At least we'll be going in the same way, and they should know what is happening in Salima.
Apa ndakwanisako kubweresa polisi, chipatala, msewu wa tara, ndi kumene ufuna uyambe panopa, ndalama zabwera kale, ali pa process yofuna contractor kuti ayambe msewu wa tara.
Most women have started some small-scale businesses. I have encouraged them to get loans, government loans, so that they can be doing some small-scale businesses.
One of the major challenges that councillors have been complaining about is the issue of lack of information. Because for them to sit as a council and make decisions, they need to have the right information provided by the secretariat or by the councils. So if they are not given the right information, then it means that they are not going to make the right decisions.
The challenges we face is like maybe we have a project, you want it to happen fast, maybe it's an emergency or a disaster. I'll give you an example. What happened at Chigolo Primary School? The roof was blown out with wind, heavy winds. So maybe you want it to happen so fast so that the kids will not be affected. Everything will be done, but the secretariat to release or do everything they have to do, they will take long because they say it have to go to procedures of procurement and the other stuff. So to us, it's a challenge because people in the village, they don't care about that. They don't even understand what's procurement or the process. What they want is us to do their work, and to them, that's all they need.
What happens is you feel like when you are voted as a councillor, you find a lot of money, and that's what makes politicians promise a lot of things. We feel like we are going to find a lot of money, and we'll just be getting that money direct into projects. But come, you are a councillor, look at the funding from the central government, look at the locally generated revenue. They're not enough. So we have got limited resources.
For the roundtable meetings, they're important because they are like a learning point for all the councillors. There's cross-learning, so they're able to share experiences coming from the different councils. If, for example, a council doesn't read this information, at least councillors can learn from other councils where things are happening in the right direction. So in that way, they're able to build each other's capacity in terms of how they can navigate within the local government system.
These meetings are very important because we interact with councillors from Salima, Ncheu, Dedza, Lumpi. So we shared our problems and how we can solve those problems. So like these meetings are very important. It's like they're also orienting us so that we must know how we can learn our council.
It's a good project, and we should thank all Wolrec. Though I would like to bring a proposal to Wolrec that they should not leave us alone, because they were saying it was the end of their project like last year. But because of COVID, we are here up to today. So it's our wish for them not to leave us now, because if we have any NGO, it's only Wolrec which has been there for us. Government only did once orientation. Even citizen engagement meeting, it was Wolrec, would come with support, even financial support. So if they leave us right now, they are leaving us on the way.
For us, I think as Wolrec, we have seen that it's a very important project. And I think from their own words, the councillors are saying that Wolrec was actually one of the first NGOs to express interest to work with them when they had been elected in 2019. And because of that, they saw the importance of the trainings, of the meetings that we had been conducting. So for me, it's something that we still hold dearly. We still think it's important that we should continue working with them. And if the funds permit, then we're going to work with them.